fearless in their vision.
Focus, dedicated.
Very professional sila.
Hurdled all the challenges.
May foresight.
Trust and confidence we develop.
Advocacies. Magkaroon kami ng sariling bahay at security.
Binibili nila hanggang sa lumaki ng lumaki ang ACM.
Attempted to create alliances. There was the very rapid growth in the initial years.
Success ng ACM,
Homeowners. Parang part of our community.
Tahimik po, sariwang hangin.
bahay na will last talaga. Quality homes na ma-deliver sa mga buyers.
25 years of community service and hard work.
Light at the end of the tunnel, and it will be the way to go in the future.
Building a company is like starting a home. A basic structure, an inviting facade, and other aesthetic qualities make a house pleasing to the eye. But a house becomes a home only when the people within come together in solid partnership with one another. ACM Homes has a unique leadership that has nurtured the company from inception to its years of growth as an established real estate enterprise. Women who inspire and lead ACM every day in its mission to build homes, dreams, communities, and a brighter future for Filipino families. Antoinette de Guzman and Carolina Osteria, ACM's managing directors. Tonette and Carol are ACM Homes' backbone and foundation, a shining example of how working closely together can make a village. 25 years ago, ACM was established when Tonette and Carol decided to come home to the Philippines, leaving behind dynamic international careers.
I knew Carol all the way back from her New York days as an investment banker, and as she moved through to Hong Kong and eventually to Manila with all her cats. That was the time of the heady Wall Street glitch. I also knew Tonette. She was starting out a career.
A common friend introduced them to me. And so since I was the CEO of Pag-ibig Fund, which is the anchor financial institution for housing loans, our common friend felt that it would be good if Carl and Tonette met me. And I was happy to meet them. They said that they scanned the environment where the economy was, and they felt that the best industry for them to join, based on their experience.
They did not just simply want to come home. They also wanted to give back. So the idea of affordable housing came into play.
Carol's family owned property in Cavite that could be harnessed. In embarking on this new endeavor, she found allies in her childhood friends.
Meron kaming namanang bukid sa mother-in-law ko, mother niya. Ang naaani, parang kulang pa sa isang taon na kakainin mo. Sabi ko always, ano kaya maigi natin gawin? Tapos sabi ni always, oy, yung kaibigan natin si Carol, sabi nga dumating na, nag-retire na from New York. Ang ginawa nila, yung bukid, ginawang subdivision. Sabi ng mother niya, nasisiraan ka ba ng bait? Bukid yan. Bakit mo tatamba ka ng ano at gagawin? Sabi, Nay, pag hindi ito naging successful, bubungkalin uli natin yung simento, yung
At
mga kalye na
ng
yan.
mga bahay.
Oo. At tataniman ulit natin ng palay. Yun ang sabi.
You know, I was so happy to welcome these two very professional, financially informed women into the housing sector. And I remember telling them, I was saying goodbye to them as they were leaving my office. I said, you know what? I am sure when you join the housing industry, you're going to elevate the average IQ of the industry. And we all laughed at that.
ACM had a vision to be at the forefront of developing affordable homes. Like most companies, ACM faced the usual birth pains as it navigated its way towards achieving a sustainable future. Through many challenging years, the partnership, anchored on a vision, remained steadfast in its commitment to succeed.
We had the dark days of the Asian financial crisis.
All I could tell from where I was that while other housing developers were falling by the wayside, ACM was not.
If there was something that carried us through, it was the strong belief that we were doing right. What was important is we knew there was light at the end of the tunnel because we knew that affordable housing is the way to go.
So the fact that ACM survived the crisis is really, a commendation of their leadership.
Through sheer hard work, ACM's leaders kept the company's steady course, eventually developing communities in the high-growth corridors of Cavite and Batangas. The sustained effort of ACM's founders attracted investors like Ambassador Carlos Salinas and the PTC group of companies.
We were able to have this wonderful strategic partnership with the Philippine Transmarine Carriers Group. And I am very happy and proud to say I was the one who introduced the Philippine Transmarine Carriers Group and Charlie Salinas to ACM.
I got to know Carol when I joined PTC, and I was assigned to oversee the investment of PTC in ACM. No? And I was surprised when I went to the office of ACM. So Tonet, who was my colleague before, who's the managing director of ACM, and together with Carol, who was also the other managing director.
Over the last 25 years, Tonet and Carol developed a management and leadership style that has inspired fellow workers to share in their dream. And it helped to have colleagues who saw them through the most challenging years, as well as the best of times.
This is also what M stands for, moderate. Urban legend has it that I jumped on top of the table, screamed at the two of them to shut up, and told, "Okay, Carol, shut up, listen to Tonet," or vice versa. It was, of course, from there, they say, logical and natural that I would be with them as founding shareholders. There must always be someone who should moderate between these two women. So what was my role? I was their legal counselor.
Carol and Tonet's business philosophy was not necessarily about just the bottom line. It was about the relationships they built with the countless people they encountered over the years, whether it be a buyer, an agent, employee, or stakeholder.
Personal kasi ang approach. Yung mga homeowners, parang part of our community, gano'n. Hindi sila aming buyer o hindi, no. Kundi, kami yon. Sila kaibigan namin. So they can come anytime, ganoon, kung may problema.
Pero sa lahat po ng mga naitulong niya sa akin before, umpisa po sa pagpapahiram ng pera, tapos para po makapag-invest ako at may tulong din sa aking asawa na kapag bili kami ng tricycle para makatulong sa aming pamilya, yun po yung una-una niyang naitulong sa amin. At the same time, nung kumuha po ako ng bahay, syempre po, napaka-importante ng bahay kasi doon po kami, isang pamilya, bonding po namin yon at saka achievement na rin po sa sarili ko nung mga paghihirap po, pagsusumikap, nakakuha kami ng magandang bahay. At sa ACM din po yon.
Over the 25 years, ACM has built 12,000 homes in more than 20 communities.
Carol quietly standing beside me as both of us surveyed the preparations for the launching of the very first ACM homes in Anabu, in Imus, Cavite. The key word here is quiet. Can you imagine Carol being quiet? And she quietly said something to me like, "This is just the beginning." It was an emotional moment. It still is.
As testament to their life work, in 2012, Carol and Tonet were nominated as finalists for the prestigious Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award. In 2015, Carol was awarded the Entrepreneur of the Year Award Outstanding category by the Asia Pacific Entrepreneurship Awards body. However, for both Tonet and Carol, success is not merely measured by numbers nor awards, but by the boundless pride and joy that families share living in their ACM homes and communities. Violi Gasita is an ACM homeowner whose seafarer son helped her family own the home of their dreams. ACM differentiates itself from competition through a more targeted marketing approach. A decade ago, ACM started providing corporate housing solutions by partnering with several local companies. This has helped partner companies further their mission of retaining their workforce and assisting their employees establish a foundation for their family's future. One of ACM's flagship projects was the creation of a seafarer housing community, Pacific Terraces Community at Imus, Cavite, in partnership with the PTC Group.
Talagang masaya po ako noon kasi nga, yun talagang namin na maka ng bahay. Maalis na kami doon sa lugar na yun kasi yun nga palagi kami binabaha doon. Una sa lahat ang Panginoon, pangalawa yung ACM.
For ACM, the achievement of priceless dreams and the building of a brighter future for Filipino families has been the driving force. ACM has expanded its reach beyond Luzon. Early this year, they launched Salas Real in Haro, Iloilo and the Visayas. Towards the end of the year, Westwood Heights in Davao City will take center stage as ACM's initial foray into Mindanao. With an eye to a bountiful future, ACM has completed a first draft of a master plan of an envisioned township in the heart of New Silang, Cavite, a property that will be traversed by the recently launched Cavite-Laguna Expressway. Such a strategic location positions the proposed township as a gateway of an evolving Cavite never seen before.
Thank you for the journey that has been ACM. It is a privilege to be a founding shareholder, to be part of the vision 25 years ago, and the reality that is ACM today.
Congratulations po sa inyong 25th year na sa industry na to ng real estate at hope na po na mag-continue pa din ang ACM for a longer time pa.
May you always have inner peace, knowing you have made a difference in the lives of many. May you always have a smile in your lips, in your quiet moments, as you dig deep into the garland of memories of ACM. And may you continue to have the passion for many more journeys with childlike wonder in your eyes and gratitude in your heart. Happy anniversary!
While 25 years is a fraction of a lifetime, ACM's dreams will transcend various lifetimes and beyond. Driven by a mantra to create a new paradigm in living, reinforced by a dynamic team of talented professionals. The same is true for the partnership forged by Tonette de Guzman and Carol Osteria through the years, setting the stage for an exceedingly bright future for the company they built with passion and purpose and nurtured with their hearts. That is ACM.